Welcome back to the podcast AI Searched, where we talk about all aspects of artificial intelligence and machine learning across multiple industries. We are so excited to have Tena Turčinović Barukčić here today as our guest. She is a marketing manager and consultant working in brand management, sales, and digital marketing. She is also an educator. Tena, welcome. We're so excited to have you today. How are you feeling today?
Thank you, Tanya. I'm so happy to be here. Finally, you've been talking about the podcast so much, so I'm really, really excited we are here today.
Yes, I've known you for so many years now, and I've been following your experience and everything you do in marketing. But I really just wanted to ask you one specific thing about AI. What is your first experience with AI? How did you even start with it?
When I'm not talking about business, I have to say it was shopping on Amazon. So, their recommendation system is amazing, and I always spend a little bit more than I have my budget for. So, that was one. And second, I would say the Spotify music. They have an amazing recommendation system. So, I have to say later on when I started researching AI and how it can actually help me be better at my work. Basically, I actually realized that behind of a lot of tech today and tools that I'm using is AI technology. So
AI.
Way before than I was doing anything with AI professionally. So
AI is all around us and we don't even recognize it sometimes. I know I've been scrolling through Instagram and people are, scared of AI or like, oh, I don't like AI, but I love these photos. Well, reality is that, AI and machine learning have been used for, so many years now that we aren't even aware of its presence. Just on that theme, what do you use in your business? So business part of your life, you're working in marketing. What are like the major aspects of AI that contribute to your work, and how are you looking at it now that you've had more experience with it?
In my everyday business, let's say, in marketing, I use AI tools depending on the problems that I'm trying to address. So on every day, I use AI as my assistant, to be honest. A lot of it has to do when I have to do a bunch of research, summarize research, structure it. I used mostly like tools like ChatGPT or Gemini, but also not just how I'm not using it how to make my work better, but I'm using it in a way that can help my team and the work my teams are doing to be even more effective, even more productive. So once I use it to ask, how can I make the processes inside a project that we were doing, how we can become more efficient, more faster, how we can make our communications with the other team members better. And actually, ChatGPT gave me a bunch of good tips and tricks, which I implemented.
Incredible.
And they're just so... you can do so much with such a little tweaks, which, you're just one person. So why not ask for help? Well, and not to 10 different persons, but ask, I don't know, ChatGPT or any other.
Yeah. It's so difficult to find maybe friends or colleagues in the same industry with a similar experience that, you can call for advice. I have a few mentors, you included, but, I don't want to call you every single day and ask you for like little tidbits and details like to help my career go forward. And sometimes for those basic questions, I feel like ChatGPT is a great, resource to do some simple search queries.
That's just one aspect. I also I get a lot of help from AI tools when it comes to predictive analytics. Also, of course, content creation. There's a bunch of tools out there for content creation, whether it is static or dynamic video, photo, TikToks right now. So a lot of that has to do with marketing creation, but I have to say marketing is so much more from that. A lot of it has to do with the organization, the analytics behind it. And so today, I think with so many data in marketing, AI tools can actually help us to get out to take the best out of the data, and so we can be more faster with our conclusions and our actions.
Yeah, as you said, there's so much data. Actually, there's so many content creators now. When I was growing up, I used to, use YouTube videos to learn things in school and go forward, but there were so few content creators then compared to now. There's millions and millions and millions of hours of video available to us, and sometimes it's just hard to filter through that and find what you need.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, you do a lot in education as well, and that's extremely inspiring. What tools do you tell your students or your fellow colleagues or your team? You said you have quite a large team to use on a daily basis.
Well, if you're a beginner, I would definitely recommend pick like 1 or 2 tools to start with. I started with the ChatGPT because it was the first available. I have to say I was super curious when it came out. I think the curiosity is the key to everything that I do in business. So start with one, and start with testing out different inquiries and see what output you're gonna get. But also, if you're more into content creation, my go-to definitely is for static. Midjourney is one of them. If you're a writer, or if you are doing a lot of blogs or posts, whatever it is that is written, PR, whatever it is, my tool is actually Writesonic. They're approving like on their daily basis, and like each month they have a new update going on, and it's really easy to really easy to use. And right now I'm completely obsessed with Gemini. I think it gets, I personally get a little bit more quality output than I get from ChatGPT, but I think this is an ongoing process to be.
Yeah, it's such a race too. I think all these companies, as they're developing, we're testing everything for them, and it's going to be interesting to see which is the strongest player in the future. Because
I have to say, when ChatGPT came out, it was like in 3 months you had books how to use ChatGPT. It was like 3 months, and everybody got super excited about it, especially in marketing as well. But yeah, I think we have a long road ahead of us, and especially if you want to work in marketing or in every industry, to be honest, start now with learning as much as you can. Just start with simple tools like whether it is Writesonic or ChatGPT, whatever it is.
Yeah, incredible. I've been to so many of your lectures and just meetups, and the community you build on LinkedIn, it's incredible, and it's very inspiring. But I'm just wondering, like, how do you see this community in Zagreb and Croatia here, and what are you doing to educate people in a business and personal life aspect? I mean, there's so many activities, so I'd just love to have you share them with our audience.
Well, first, my educational path started when I started teaching students at Faculty of Economics in Zagreb. And afterwards, last year, I actually joined association here in Croatia, which is called Croatia. They're doing a lot of projects when it comes to artificial intelligence. They just launched Digital Master Platform, where you can actually learn a lot more about artificial intelligence. And we are actually preparing to launch, let's say, a format which is more focused for a marketing community.
Cool.
We're gonna see if probably it's gonna be something that we can all come out and talk about. What are the pros and cons of AI? What are the best cases of implementation AI in marketing teams? What can we do about the campaigns and content creation? So a lot of discussion is going on. We just need to form it in whether it is a meetup or something else.
Yeah.
The idea is to educate ourselves, because I see that's I wouldn't say the core problem, but one of the biggest problem is we hear about AI and the tools around us, but we don't know how to use them the best of our capabilities. So this is the end goal of that format. Yeah. So fingers crossed, I think you have an exclusive to
Incredible. Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing. We're looking forward to those events coming up. Yeah, I think there's so much fear around AI, so much, going around that AI is going to eat our jobs, and, there won't be any other work left. I think every interview that I've had, people ask me like, oh, are you not scared as
What do you think?
I don't think so. I mainly work in design and motion design and animation, and I just think at an operational level, AI helps me do so much. I mean, I'm much more efficient with my team. My team is much happier doing creative things than doing daily tasks that are, annoying. So yeah, I don't have fear. It's also a curiosity thing. You're going to be able to adapt and grow no matter what you do if you're curious and are ready to learn. So just always being open, always learning, always being curious is, I just think, a life skill that everyone needs to have in this day and age, as we go
Yeah.
forward with technology.
I think the transformation is going to be the key to our new job posts and new employers, especially when it comes to AI. So, especially in marketing, if you are not going to be able in 5 years use basic AI tools to help you be more productive, more faster, there are going to be people who will know how to use it. So, yeah, like
Exactly.
my message here is, start being curious, start learning. There's a bunch of content out there, and just start today to be better tomorrow.
Yes, incredible. Thank you so much for joining us. It was wonderful to talk to you, and I hope we'll be able to have you on this podcast again sometime soon
Happy to.
share, yes, to share your progress and your meetups, of course.
Yes.
Yes. You can find this podcast, AI Search, on Spotify, Apple, Google, and YouTube, and we look forward to hearing your comments. Thank you so much.